Raw quartz in clay from Arkansas. Typical Sunday morning. Here I have a little shelf that I put up. I got a couple of peanuts on there. Put things on super fast. I'm gonna go out, water my garden, get all the cinder block nice and wet, and all the plants, seedlings, materials all nice and wet. Lydia loves her backyard. It's a great big yard for her to play in. My little garden right there, small raised bed garden, is very productive. This year my focus is on onions. I've got several types of onions, red, yellow, and white. I've got garlic bulbs in there, at least 2 different kinds, maybe 8 locations, 8 spots for that. I've got radishes and tomatoes and cucumbers, cantaloupe, and watermelon. That's what I'm watering there on it looks like the ground is watermelon. And then over there by the garage, which I'll show a short clip at the end, on the side of the garage, a nice sunny area, I have okra, and along with birdhouse gourd and a loofah sponge kind of a gourd. They're all growing in the same row. Also, in the middle of the raised bed, a row of sunflowers, giant sunflowers. So hopefully I'll get a good half dozen to a dozen good size sunflowers from my garden this year. Along with a few other things that I just can't recall. I have some spinach that's growing left over from last year. I have some parsley, several spots, maybe 2 types of parsley. Right there I'm sitting spraying the clay away from the quartz in that big flat that I showed in the beginning of this video, washing away the red clay and exposing the quartz that's fairly clean for the most part in this process. And it's just a matter of washing the clay through the screen. I've got a big screen, metal screens. Got the support of 2 stacks of bricks, 4 bricks high, 2 stacks in the middle of the screen. The area where I'm hosing off the quartz, the clay from the quartz, is quartz crystals is in an area where I'm going to be pouring concrete, put a concrete pad and walkway where I've removed some brick from a previous walkway. So all the clay and the minuscule quartz particles that make it through the screen will be embedded in the ground under the concrete, adding an energetic factor in that way. There's my raised bed with the onions and whatnot already started. There's the spinach, a few other things. We have a dandelion puff. I'm going to take to the back of my yard, throw it around. Dandelions are very beneficial to the garden, the root system. I have a clay soil. It's not soil at all. It's just clay. It's totally good earth for gardening. So the dandelion will actually add nutrients and break up the clay, make it a better soil. This is the area where I have my okra, my birdhouse gourds, and my loofah sponge gourds growing. These are examples. I put them all in the same row. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.